Welcome to Mystic. Trying to get a tropical feel today because there's so much snow outside. So I stuck this plant, this rubber plant. It's a baby, and see if I could just feel a little tropics, a little more warmth psychologically. Anyway. So anyhow, welcome to tonight's travels. Today, calling spirits. We need a decision. Let's go to celebrity planet of the Jacksons. You know, Michael Jackson, Jackson 5, Paris Jackson, Prince Michael, Prince Michael II. Now, but we're going to stay with Paris. So let's hop aboard. All my subscribers and new ones too. Come join the fun of discovering when somebody has so much money they have to worry about, is this person that I'm engaged to true love, or is it just somebody who wants to have some extra, or not extra, wants to live well? Maybe it's a combination of all those things. So anyhow, let's get on board the psychic spaceship because we're taking off very soon. Put on your caps, your mind caps, your vibration, raise your vibrations, and let's go off. Okay, now we're flying high and we're going over to the Jackson planet. They truly do live in a different planet. One could just surmise from the talk over the years. And you can say that the three children that Michael had raised themselves well under the guidance of their relatives, of course. I mean, it's a beautiful family. They do a lot of things. I can't name one right now, but they keep themselves occupied and busy and entrepreneurial, so to speak. Anyway, everybody's always noticed how pretty Paris is. And we watched her get tattoo after tattoo, relationship after relationship. And we all understood. Now, Paris is known, and she flaunts that she's two-flame. Two-flame means she likes both sexes, both genders. Wow, that's a little confusing, but she likes everybody. She counts upon the spirit of the person prior to knowing if their which way their orientation goes. So she's very surprised to find that she's like fallen in love with a man. So, because she always assumed she would fall in love with another woman, as she continually articulates that she's had more experience with women than men. And so, but with a lot of two-flame people, you can go either way. So the main thing we're talking about is not because of who she picks, male or female. Hey, how you doing? The main thing is, thank you. The main thing is to figure out, is this guy taking her for a ride? I mean, wouldn't you just love to meet somebody who was like a millionaire, attractive, cute, smart, savvy, and in 10 years' time, they would get like billions. You see, those three Michael Jackson's children, adults now, when they turn 33, they'll have their pockets lined with $2 billion. There's $2 billion that's coming their way, and right now they got millions. Right now she's 100 million, but can you imagine having 2 billion? It's quite a lot of money. So of course the family has been up in arms because they did toil for that cash. I mean, the first generation of Jacksons, they worked their asses off. So Timothy, can you wait until I finish my reading and then we can talk, all right? I'm really glad you subscribed. I'm really happy. But we're trying to figure out right now, there's somebody as rich as Paris. Can she find real love? Is she going to get scammed? She's been in love before, as you all know, and she's very attractive. And she's a musician, and she's gotten her entangled, I'll put it that way, entangled with a music producer, not a fellow musician, which is, different. this guy, Justin, whom she's engaged to, is a producer, a businessman. So he's quite savvy with the do-re-mi, as you well can imagine. And it's just like having an unlimited piggy bank. Not only do you have someone who's hot for you, she's rich. I mean, who wouldn't want that? Who would not want that? And of course, since she's a musician and he's a producer, uh, just get the adding machine, the calculator out, and just figure out the increase in revenues. Okay. So anyway, let's take a reading and let's first of all see, is this true? Does he truly, like, I can say that she truly loves him, right? And then they look in love. And she's really over the hill. I mean, she's on the mountain. She's singing in the atmosphere. She's floating in the stratosphere. Okay, she's all these things. But let's look at him. Okay, let's look at Justin. Is he a risk to her fortune? Is he a risk? Let's take 4 cards. And let's just see now. Is he a hazard to her money? Is he a drain? Is he? Even now, they're worried about who's footing the bill. And Paris, of course, is probably, she has the most. Like, I'm not like getting into role play, but it's just a wonder. It's a wonder. Does he have that look of love, or does he have that look of like money, 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 money? We'll see. We'll see. Hold on. So we picked 4 cards out. All right, let's see now. Ooh, upside down. Upside down. I don't deal with this. Turn them around. All right. Okay, the first card we get. Ooh. Did he have to beat down the door for all the other suitors? We have here the 7 of Wands. Right away, that's strife. They're not too friendly with this guy. I would say the Jacksons are not too happy about her choice of partner. I'll put it that way. They're not too happy. Why not? Okay. So anyway, there's agitation on the home front. There's agitation, right? And we have an upside down pentacle. We have Ace of Pentacles. In other words, I would say this could be the prenup. Don't think you're getting your hands on all her money. And this could be his plans, Justin Long's plans for what he could do with all that money. So we have this. Actually, I reversed these things, didn't I? As I thought they were. However, look at this. Reverse or not, we'll have to do another one of this, but like, look, the fighting, the 7 of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. That could be their young love or his desire to have more of the money. And then we have the Tower, and we have the Devil. That does not look like good engagement, does it? We have young love surrounded by a lot of adversarial pickings. Anyway, let's just see. We're going to have to examine this. Let's use the Peg and Cat cards because we're talking about something. You already see the effects. We can see that it could be a problem. It could be a problem that maybe he's not exactly straight arrow. So we're going into the Peg and Cats, and we're going to see let's see this Devil card first of all. I mean, maybe we're jumping. Let's see this Devil card. It's a curio to me. Why is this? Let's see the Devil card. The Devil. The uncanny, the irretractable. All right, let's take these 3 cards here, and let's see what we have. Well, first of all, we have the 8 of Wands. Beware, watch out. And then we have the Page, the Knight of Cups. Could be a heartbreaker. And we have the 9 of Cups. This is behind the devil. In other words, the devil is made up of I'm ready for marriage. And here is an opportunity, the Knight of Cups, an opportunity, but it also has beware. She could get her heart broken. We have here the Eight of Wands. Well, we all know that water and fire is not a good mix. So the devil is wary. This devil is a wary devil. Be all ready. She's ready. She's ready to like settle down. She's ready to settle down. She must. There must be somebody for her. That's what she's saying. However, there is trepidation connected with this. Let's look at this tower. Now, what can we find in this tower? All right. What possible thing can we find in the tower that could be of a what's going to collapse? Or a family going to abandon her? Or is she going to be a different type of person with this man? Let's take these two cards. All right. Well, this maybe it's like okay. So we have the tower. It could be she finds her own way, the Fool, and we have the King of Swords. Maybe it could be just the breaking away from the family unit and making her own family unit. When we have the Fool, which could be anything, flexibility, it could be a new path. And then we have the King of Swords. Maybe they feel maybe she's too much under his control. That could be it. He could be they don't feel that she has what it takes to make her own decisions, and maybe she leans a little too much on him. And of course, he could be an alpha male, of which an alpha male in control of all that money could be a blow to the Jacksons. All right, let's now see this one. Let's see this one. Seven of Wands. All right, let's see the Seven of Wands. I get this card. And let's see what the fight, we can imagine it's infighting, it's family fighting, it's a hassle. It's a hassle. It's not what they envisioned for justice and the partnership. Well, exactly what I'm saying. They're wondering about is this relationship going to be 50-50, or it's the control factor of all that money. Jacksons were never blind to cash, blind to money. Their early upbringing, the original Jacksons, they had it rough. All right. And here we have the Ace of Pentacles. Let's see what this Ace of Pentacles has to say. All right. Let's see. Shuffle up these cards and let me see the Ace of Pentacles. So far, it just seems to be like any rich girl marrying a poor man right away. They're worried about what's going to happen with all that money. Well, you can't take it with you, that's for sure. Michael knows that, and the rest of the Jacksons, the daddy. You can't take the money with you. Money is to be spent, that's true. But the point is he legitimate? Is Justin legitimate? Let's take these three cards. Let's examine the Ace of Pentacles. All right. Well, once again, we have the Ace of Swords, which means that it could be it's a different way of doing things. It's going to be different, and it's going to be different types of controls. And we have the Hangman, which basically is open to interpretation. It's also it's also let's wait and see. It's a wait. It's a wait. And then we have the Four of Cups, which is again another wait. Why are you rushing into this? And that's the whole thing. This love wants to be hurried along. This marriage doesn't want to procrastinate, doesn't want to wait because they're afraid, maybe Justin Long, and has afraid that he can't keep Paris to himself, perhaps. Or the family is against it. The family is wary, and he's afraid of the effect. Plus, with Paris's generous personality and her, how do you say, her flavor, she likes men and women. It's kind of, it's like, wait, you're going too fast. Maybe she should be marrying a woman. Or maybe she should just wait. Wait. It's too rushed. It's too rushed. Her need for love and acceptance is far, could be far escaping. Her need for love and acceptance could be far escaping the situation. She could be. So I would say that Paris is there's a lot of opposition against the relationship and they're trying to like buy time and they feel that it could break up because she doesn't they feel that she's not exactly knowledgeable about herself and what she really needs and wants, and they do not feel this guy, he gives a good show, but is he good in the long run? So I would say this rash, a quick decision on this is the main thing that Jacksons are looking for right now. To go, whoa, wait. So they can dig up something, so they can attest. Maybe just live together. Maybe there's something going on, something being negotiated because they're definitely, this love of theirs is giving the family like goosebumps. And no matter how much legal protection, the fact that you have the devil, you have the towers, you have the Seven of Wands, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, typically, the Ace of Pentacles would be a good deal with moolah. And Paris is a good deal with lots of moolah. So I would say she should slow down and think about the what ifs while she's feeling all this burst of love. And then if that pans out, go for it. But it's a little risky right now because she's old enough, of course, to get married. But the point is her choice the right choice? Given her past, is she really over everybody else that she's been with? That's a question too. Or it could be just she's quiet with what she does because she's not going to get a hoorah and a hooray over what she does. However, the whole the whole the whole thing is okay. Do what you want, but wait, because not only could it be financially expensive, it could be emotionally quite a drain and fragile. She has the word fragile in her makeup. Paris does. She's been through a lot of trauma. And she still has a lot of things to digest. And money does help because getting money together is a feat in this day and age. However, they just want her to slow down. So slow down, Paris. It won't hurt. If it's true love, it will be there. If he's your real soulmate, if he's your real one and only, if he's your twin flame, he'll be there. Slow down. All right, so that's the reading we got. The reading basically is she's moving too fast. She's moving too fast and not giving everybody else a chance to digest because she's part of the Jackson family and they do things 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's what I conclude with Paris Jackson. So, Timothy, how are you? How are you doing? So, what do you think about somebody super rich marrying somebody who's super poor quickly? What do you think of that? How does that add up? And of course, he does business. Everybody does business. But is it the right business? Hmm. He's testing the waters. Well, I'm glad that you're from Minnesota. I'm from New York, and it is cold. Excuse me. It's been really cold the last few days. I mean, winter is here. Christmas? Well, my New Year's resolutions. Well, my actually, I do have some. I do have some, and they're like lots of work. I mean, I'm not gonna like I don't need to lose weight or do this or do that. It's nothing like that. Or, but I have to complete certain things. That's my resolution to complete things. What's yours? Are you still there? Wow. Basically, I think that getting back to the reading for a second. Basically, I think that this guy he has to understand more. I mean, they've known each other a couple of years, but this is business. I mean, two creatives together, that's one thing, but when one person is a business producer, business, and one person is the product, that's a little different. You know, like people that do music, they're products. People that act are products. People that do visuals, art, they're products. They make products. They are products. The people who manage that industry, they're business people. They're calculating. And that's you can see in his face, Justin's face. You can see the calculator going, calculating machine, adding and subtracting. I mean, there's something more in his face than just the look of love. Because he's a businessman. Hi, Lorna. How are you? How's everything? Yeah, we're just talking about, Paris Jackson. The fact that she's gotten involved with this guy, and everybody's wondering if he's going to like fleece her or not. If he, where is his heart? And she could just be like, oh, I'm getting so much attention. I'm getting so much attention. And also, too, because it's Christmas, a lot of people get engaged this time of the year. And is it a good thing? The end of the year, starting the new year off in the right foot, you could say that, but it's also sentimental, the sentimental qualities. Oh, oh, that's good. Are you ready for Christmas? Hanukkah, New Year's, all the celebrations? Maybe New Year's. New Year's. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Are you giving yourself, someone just asked me if I'm giving myself resolutions, New Year's resolutions. I didn't really think about it, but I mean, every day, every week, I wake up and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. So I have my list. Do you? Well, uh, so I say Timothy is having a birthday too because he's a Capricorn. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get like nuts about it. I mean, there was a time, yeah, I did get nuts about it, but I'm not going to get nuts about it. Resolutions. No, it's like, yeah, it's like, hey, I got, you know what you have to get done. And we both know what we each of us have to get done. And before things get really, really crazier, that we have to get them done. That's all there is to it. But I was trying to go for like a tropical look. These, let's see if I can get this thing down lower. Oops, that hides it. Well, now you can see it. I just wanted to bring a little sunshine. Yeah, how's that? That's a little better. Yes, happy birthday, Timothy. If you're still there, happy birthday. So, what's happening anyway? What's what do you think if you had as much money as Paris does? Would you be able to find true love? Would you be able? Would your family be uptight about everyone that came your way? Is that fair to her? I mean, she just wants to be loved and have fun like everybody else. But the fact that she has like she's an heiress, she has all this money. Plus, Michael died under strange circumstances. Very strange circumstances too. That's a lot to deal with too. I mean, it still hasn't been resolved, exactly resolved, because you know, on that day, the 25th day of the month, it's a strange day for entertainers. It is. A lot of entertainers, it's a curse day for them. It's a curse day. I mean, you could say there's been entertainers for like decades after decades. So every day of the month, somebody's died on. However, the 25th is always kind of weird. Some weird passings have happened on that day. So I mean, Paris has all that stuff to think about too. I mean, she can't be oblivious to it because it's still a mystery. It still is something that isn't spoken about too much. And all those things, there's something that has to be from time to time thought of, examined. Well, now, if anybody would like a reading, you can let me know. We could do a reading, something other than Paris Jackson. Well, I think that I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. Well, I think I'm going to end this one. And the whole thing is basically that is Paris Jackson making a wrong move? And I say if she rushes too far, she should step back. Spirits say she should step back and wait. She should not rush into this marriage. It could be very painful for her. And there's not enough information. There's not enough details. It's too fast. It's too fast. So anyway, I'm going to bid you adieu. I'm going to have a cup of tea, and then I'll be back in a little while. So join me for the next. We're going to talk about Serena Carpenter. Something about Serena that It's kind of strange. It's kind of strange. Something about the way she moves, what she sings, her audience. Something doesn't line up. We'll have to investigate this. We'll have to take a read and see what is Serena Carpenter's trip. So let's hop about let's leave the Jackson Planet because they have a lot of things to talk about and they have a schedule to put together that is going to be beneficial, hopefully. But we can see that. Slow down, Paris. Slow down. There's no rush. If he's your true flame, he will wait. He will wait. Get those papers together. All right. Everybody, let's take off again and thank you for joining me, and I'll be back again soon.